Hello, everyone. This is Vanda with VO'NEL, your global success mentor that shares inspirational strategies for those that are desiring and seeking more. Thank you for coming on and watching this Catch the 811 with VO'NEL. Remember, 8 is the number of new beginnings. 11 is the number of inspiration and intent. And so, those that are following me and listening to me on my podcast, you can catch this on the Apple Podcast at VO'NEL, VO'NEL. And you can also watch this on my site at the one VO'NEL podbean.com. So thank you for jumping on and listening to this episode. Y'all, so much has been going on this year. When I say 2020 started with a bang and not just fireworks, it started with a bang. So I have some awesome things in store. I mean, today in itself is just simply a huge day for me. And so I wanted to jump on here and talk to you guys about something simple yet so important. And that's the battle of the mind, the battle of your thoughts, the battle of your emotions, the battle, y'all. A lot of times we tell ourselves no. We tell ourselves no before anybody tells us no. We tell our own self no. I did a video and I told y'all to drop it off in 2019 because a lot of times we find ourselves carrying those baggages, carrying all that trash from the year before, the relationship before, the job before. We carry all that in to the next year, to our next life, to our next opportunity, our next advancement. We carry it over. And it's crazy because the mind is such a powerful thing that if you just think that you can't do it, then it's automatically set. You have to be able to transform your mind and change your mindset. So I'm asking you today, is that battle of the mind, that battle of your thoughts, of what you think you can and what you cannot do. I need you to be victorious over that battle. Tell yourself, yes, you can. Tell yourself, oh, I got this. Encourage yourself. So many times, I know I told people before that I was so negative. I had this negative mindset. I thought I was the victim in everything. I had this mentality that, you know what? It's not going to work for me. It would never happen for me. And it was crazy because I believed that. And it was just set in my mind where it just triggered over and over again. It just kept happening over and over again. And now it's to the point where I'm like, man, I can't even believe that old person existed, because then I had to tackle that battle in my mind. I had to get over those insecurities. I had to get over that fear. I had to get over those thoughts that I was not enough, that I wasn't worthy enough. I had to get over that battle, and that battle was playing in my thoughts. And it played so much till I believed it. So I had to fake out my own thoughts. Yeah, you hear me? They say fake it till you make it. Fake out my own thoughts. I had to change my mindset. I had to change the way that I carried myself. I never smiled. Now you can't stop me from smiling, but I never smiled. And somebody told me, you know what? Why you always look so mean? And I didn't even realize I was looking like that. And so then I had to carry a smile. And I told people I got it from Joel Osteen, that I just used to put the smile on my face. And it started becoming a habit. So that battle of that frown, that battle of the insecurities and those thoughts that was always running through my mind, which was showing up on my face, I had to retrain myself for that. I had to fight that battle, those thoughts that was of negativity, and reverse it with the positive. I had to have people start telling me when I was negative, because it was to the point where I didn't see it. So when you don't see stuff, you continue to do those things over and over again. So I had people to point it out to me, so then that way I could slowly transform and remove that demeanor, remove that mindset, remove that behavior, remove that nonverbal communication from me, so that I could bring other things in. Y'all, the battle of the mind is serious. I tell people, when you lose your mind, that's one thing that you don't come back from. Your mind is a terrible thing to waste. So you have to feed it positive things. You have to feed it. You have to read the right stuff. You have to watch the right stuff. You have to be among the right people. You have to protect your ears to hear the things that you need to hear, so that you can release and let go of that negative stuff. You have to guard your mind. So I want you guys to be mindful of the battles in your mind. And going into 2020, release those. Let it go, drop it off, so that going into 2019, you could be ready and open for everything that comes your way. The things that are already dropping in my lap, I would have said no to it years ago. Oh, no, I can't do that. But now I know I can do all things. There is nothing that I can't do. There is nothing that you can't do. And so the battle of the mind, the thoughts, so a man thinketh, so is he. So you, whatever you think yourself is, whatever you think of yourself, that's what you are. You got to release that battle and know that you are great. Know that you are mighty. Know that you are powerful. That's what I like to share with people in my community. You are great. Our community is great. You speak that stuff to existence. So for 2020, know that you are great. Know that you are powerful. For this episode 13 that's on Apple Podcasts, when you get ready, if you ain't ready for nothing that's going to encourage you and empower your mind to make you think that you are great, that you are wonderful, that you are strong, that you can overcome anything that come your way, you need to go on past this episode, because this episode 13 is the episode that says you are powerful. You are great. Do those affirmations for yourself so that you could know and keep telling yourself, keep telling yourself, keep telling yourself, keep telling yourself. We listen to the foolishness on the radio. And then you put that, you embed that in your mind. Take that and transform it and start telling yourself great things. If we can remember all that negative stuff, then you can remember the positive. That's what I want to share with you today. Let go of that battle of the mind, the battle of those thoughts, and get ready for the things to come, the greater that is coming for you in 2020. If you change that mindset, there is nothing that you can do. There's nothing that you can accomplish. There's nothing that you can't succeed at. So that's my Catch the 811 with VO'NEL, your global success mentor that shares inspirational strategies for those that are desiring and seeking more. You can find this at the Apple Podcast and then at theonevonel.podbean.com. Y'all, thank you for catching the 811 with me. Follow me at all of my social media at OneVO'NEL, and now vote for Chavonda. The Democratic Party Executive Committee for District 11. Elections is coming up on April the 4th, 2020. I got a video that's coming out to you to tell you about the things to come. I am committed to my community. See you soon. Peace. Y'all have an awesome day. Thank you for catching the 811.